Good morning, ma. Welcome to Alpha Online Education. Accountancy part for the first year's English medium. The chapter that we are dealing with, that is the 8th chapter, rectification of errors. And this is the 5th session of the chapter. So in this session, we have the two problems here, the 4th problem and 5th problem. So first see the 4th problem, first entry. What's the first entry we have here? Wages payable to the furniture maker. Okay. Wages payable to the furniture maker 670. So what will be the entry here? See, debited to wages account. They have debited the wages account. Now we are going to credit the wages account by writing the entry that furniture maker. So furniture maker account data. Furniture maker. Okay, furniture maker account data to wages account. To wages account. So what is the amount? 670 rupees in debit and 670 rupees in credit. So write the narration. Been wages paid. Been wages payable. Been wages payable to furniture maker. To furniture maker is wrongly debited to wages account. Is wrongly debited to wages account is rectified. So this is the entry. So next B. A credit sale of rupees 150 to Srinivas debited to Sriram account. So what will be the actual entry here? Srinivas account data to sales account, because that are credit sales. But they have debited the Shivaram account. Okay. So now we will credit the Shivaram account by writing the Srinivas account in debit. Srinivas account debtor. Srinivas account debtor to Shivaram account. Shivaram account. So narration. Been amount wrongly debited. Amount wrongly debited is rectified. Wrongly debited is rectified. Okay, so how much will be the amount? 150 rupees in debit and 150 rupees in credit. Right. Next C. Payment of salary to Varshini. They have not written the entry at all. So write down salary account data to salary account data to cash account. Okay. Been salary paid. So how much is the amount here? That is, they are not given the payment of the salary to Varshini. Yes, they are not given the amount. Okay, just keep the dashes. Okay, they are not given the amount. Now D, that is a credit purchase rupees 140 to Harshini, recorded in the book as 410. They have recorded it as 410. So credit purchase to Harshini. What will be the entry? Purchase account data to Harshini account. So if we write the Harshini account, what will be the entry, ma? Purchase account data to Harshini account. To Harshini account. So if we prepare the Harshini account, okay, if we prepare the Harshini account, then in such case, where we will write in Harshini account, where is here the Harshini account is in credit. So we will write on the credit side by purchase, right? We write it as by purchase. So what is the amount actually? 140, but they have written in the book as 410. So difference between 410 and 140, that is 0. 41 minus 14. 7 and 270 is the amount. So 270 is the difference amount here. So we have to credit the Harshini account with 270 rupees. Why? Because see, observe here, the general entry, original entry will be purchase account data to Harshini account. The amount will be 140 amount, but they have written 410 rupees. So if we prepare the Harshini account, means Harshini ledger, in that ledger we will write by purchase on the credit side, right? So we are there have written mistake 410 rupees. Instead of 140 they have written as 410. So we are subtracting that amount and the difference is 270. So now Harshini account is in credit, right? So here how much it is? 410 rupees. So what we have to do means we have to debit the Harshini account with 270. In such case there will be no effect. If you balance these two, this is 410 and here you will get the difference of 140. So now the actual amount you can return. So credit purchase, how much it is actually? 140. Then you will get the actual amount, right? So that's why what I am doing is here, no need to write this entry like this. For explanation purpose I have written like this. Okay, no need to write the entry. For explanation only I have written the entry. So actually what we have to write, Harshini account should be debited with what? They have to debit that amount, that is 140 rupees. They have to debit it with rupees 140. Okay, sorry, 140 not 270. Okay, they have to debit the account with 270, means they have to write 270. Okay, and 270 the debit side, and on the credit side they have to write 270. Yes, this will be the entry. So or they can write this way also. We are debiting the Harshini account, right? So we can write to purchase account. Generally we can write this entry in the reverse also. Okay, so we can write this entry in this way also. Yes, but this is very much important for the explanation. So you don't write in examination these explanation. Okay, if you are interested to write, in such case you have to write it as a working notes and you have to do. If you do, then examiner will be very much impressed. That is no problem at all. But if you are interested you can write, otherwise you can leave it. To purchase account, actually what will be the entry? Purchase account data to Harshini account. But in order to debit the Harshini account, we are returning the entry in reverse. Okay, this is the fourth solution. Now let us see the fifth solution. Okay, in that fifth solution, first one. What is the first one here? The purchase book of the trader is over added by 200 rupees. Means overly they added the purchase book. Purchase book generally show which balance? Debit balance, right? So now we will going to credit the purchase book by writing the entry that, see, when over added or undercast, in such situations the one account will be arises. That account is known as suspense account. Which account? Suspense account. So entry will be suspense account debtor to purchase account, suspense account data to purchase account. So bean purchase over added, so this is the entry. And what's the amount? 200 rupees on the debit and also on the credit 200 rupees. Next entry, old furniture sold for 100 rupees. Then what will be the entry? Furniture sold means Old furniture they are selling. So cash account debtor to furniture account, but they wrongly credited to sales account. Okay, they credited the sales account means what we will going to do? We will debit the sales account. So the next entry will be, for actually the entry should be like this. Cash, yes, old furniture they are solding, right? So cash account debtor to furniture account, but they have written as cash account debtor to sales account. Now what I am going to do? I am going to debit the sales account, means sales account debtor to furniture account. Okay, sales account debtor to furniture account. So what will be the amount here? 100 rupees and 100 rupees. Okay, so now narration: been furniture sold wrongly credited, they have credited the sales account is rectified. So we are doing the rectification for that. Okay, now see, rupees 100 paid on account of interest. So what will be the entry? Interest account debtor to cash account, but was debited to commission account. They think it as a commission expenses. Now what we will do? We will credit the commission by debiting the interest. Interest account debtor to commission account. So narration: been interest paid wrongly debited is rectified. Wrongly debited is rectified. Okay, we are rectifying it. What is the amount, ma? 100 rupees and 100 rupees. Now again see, same like this only. You better to write like this in exam also. Okay, you just write down as a working notes and do this. No problem at all. Okay, it will be helpful to you only. Okay, so how you have to write I will show now. An amount of rupees 125 received from Sony. Then what will be the entry? Cash account debtor to Sony account, right? So let us see here. You observe here, cash account debtor. Yes, cash account debtor to Sony account. Okay, cash account debtor to Sony account. What is the amount? 125. Yes, but they wrongly credited his account as rupees 152. They have written the Sony account. If I prepare the Sony account, this is the debit side and this is the credit side, right? Yes, ma? So if I prepare the Sony account, they have written here by cash. Yes, by cash. How much they have written? 152 they have written. So now let us see the differences between 152 and 125. What is the difference? 27 is the difference, right? 27 is the difference. So now if I write 27 on the debit side of the Sony account, okay, if I debit the Sony account with 27 rupees, then what will be the difference here? These balancing. Yes, these will be the two balance carry down. How much they will carry the balance here? In order to get 152, how much they have to add? 125 they have to get. Then the account will be balanced. There will be no effect of those error. So now what we are going to do? We are going to write this entry in a reverse form. Means we will write it in a reverse. Means Sony account debtor to cash account. What will be the amount here now? 27 rupees and 27 rupees. So this is the problem. You better to do these things in the pro forma itself. మీరు రాసే పర్టిక్యులర్ సెల్ఎఫ్ నెంబర్, డెబిట్ అమౌంట్, క్రెడిట్ అమౌంట్ ఉంది కదా, నేను ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఎట్లా చేశానో మీరు అట్లనే చేయండి. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ మీరు ఏం చేయండి, ఒరిజినల్ ఎంట్రీ ఏముందో రాయండి, రియల్ ఎంట్రీ రాయండి. తర్వాత ఇలా ఒక అకౌంట్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసేసి మిస్టేక్ ఎక్కడ జరిగిందో మీరు ఇట్లా చేయండి. చేసినాక ఆ మిస్టేక్ని మనం రెక్టిఫై చేయడానికి నేను ఇంకో ఎంట్రీ రాస్తున్నాను కదా రబ్ చేసి, మీరు రబ్ చేయకండి, దట్ ఏ రాంగ్ ఎంట్రీ అని దాన్ని ఇట్లా మీరు జస్ట్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూడండి. ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఉంది కదా, ఇందాక నేను ఎట్లా రాశాను, క్యాష్ అకౌంట్ డేటా టు సోనీ అకౌంట్ అని రాశాను కదా, అలా రాసినప్పుడు మీరు ఇట్లా బ్రాకెట్స్ పెట్టేసి ఇట్స్ ఏ రాంగ్ ఎంట్రీ, ఇట్స్ ఏ రాంగ్ ఎంట్రీ ఆర్ ఇట్స్ ఏ ఎర్రర్ అని రాయండి. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ ఏ ఎర్రర్. ఓకే, రెక్టిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎర్రర్స్ కదా చాప్టర్ పేరు. సో ఇట్స్ ఏ ఎర్రర్ రాసినాక మళ్ళీ దాని కింద మీరు రెక్టిఫై చేసుకున్న ఎంట్రీ రాస్తారు కదా, రాసినప్పుడు ఇట్స్ ఏ రెక్టిఫైడ్ ఎర్రర్. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ ఏ రెక్టిఫైడ్ ఎర్రర్, రెక్టిఫైడ్ చేసిన ఎంట్రీ అన్నట్టు అది. ఎస్, రెక్టిఫైడ్. మళ్ళీ బ్రాకెట్స్ పెట్టండి, మళ్ళీ బ్రాకెట్స్ పెట్టేసి ఏం రాస్తారు, రెక్టిఫైడ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ అని రాయండి. ఇట్స్ ఏ రెక్టిఫైడ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్, ఇట్స్ ఏ రెక్టిఫైడ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ అని రాస్తే ది ఎగ్జామినర్ విల్ బి కంప్లీట్లీ క్లియర్. ఓకే, అతనికి క్లారిటీ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, మీకు ఒరిజినల్ ఎంట్రీ తెలుసు, మీకు రెక్టిఫికేషన్ చేయడం కూడా అర్థమైందని అతనికి కూడా అర్థమవుతుంది. సో ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ సెషన్ we will meet with the remaining problems. Okay, right.